Hey everybody, it's Michelle. I'm broadcasting to you from big old Bellamy, Texas once again. This is take two of this video. Yesterday I tried to do a video. I spent about, I don't know, half an hour or so talking. Wound up accidentally cutting myself off in mid-sentence after I had been through literally 30 minutes of blabber, and then it wouldn't upload. It took 700 years, and I finally gave up and turned it off, and this is the second attempt at said video. So the topic is rabbit holes and how you get sucked down the rabbit hole. I spend a lot of time watching YouTube. For some reason, I get sucked down the rabbit hole. Things are interesting. I can't stop watching them. And so let me tell you what happened. It's been a little over a month now, I guess. And Grenfell Tower burned over in London. And me being the person that I am and the inquisitive human that I am, I'm like, hey, there's something not right with that. That's just wrong, you know. And so, I'm over here in Texas thinking, I'm going to do some investigation. I'm going to find out what's wrong. It's just wrong, you know, whatever. So, because I'm stupid and I think I can just ascertain what went down and why so many people supposedly died or didn't die. Was there people actually in the building? Was there people? I mean, the conspiracy theories are running rampant. So I'm on Facebook, no. I'm on YouTube, and I was minding my own business and watching all these Grenfell Tower videos. And I clicked on one, and it launched into all of this insanity about the Illuminati, and they caused everything, and it was a burnt offering, and all of this crap. And I'm like, literally, what in the Sam hell is this dude talking about? So that is what started the rabbit hole. So I followed the rabbit hole, and somehow I wound up watching all of these videos about the Mandela effect. And that's weird enough as it is. And now I'm starting to think that maybe they've got something here with this whole Mandela effect thing. Like, I remember, it's not, no, I'm your father, it's Luke, I'm your father, and I read the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears, and I ate Jiffy peanut butter, and, you know, just stuff is just, man, my mind is whole blown about the Mandela effect. So, I got to thinking, how much time do you waste getting sucked down these rabbit holes? Like, I probably spent 40 hours watching Mandela effect videos. No kidding. 40 hours of my life sucked down that tube. And I just think it's interesting. And I wonder who else gets sucked down the tube. And it's not just that. I mean, Tuesday, I think it was, I spent probably 3 hours or 4 just watching videos about the dark web and how, oh, I got too into the dark web and I wasn't careful enough and somebody came after my family and all this stuff, man. And I'm just like, what the actual hell is going on with people? I mean, like, I don't know. So I'm going to try really hard not to make this video as long as the one that I made and failed to upload yesterday. I don't know if it's just the way that it was filmed or if it was just too long, so YouTube was like, oh. I actually found a video on my channel that I literally thought I lost. I spent, I don't know, I think it was like upwards of 30 minutes talking and baking a cake, and I was talking about my musical life and things that I had, you know, different things I had gotten to do and bands that I had been in and stuff like that while I was in the kitchen cooking and cleaning up. So then when I went to upload it, for whatever stupid reason, it was lost to me. I couldn't find it. It never showed up. I never could find the file again. It was just gone. It wasn't on my laptop. It was just gone. So I was going through, and when I decided to pick my channel back up and start making videos again, and I was going through all of my things, and lo and behold, this is 2017, guys, 2017. We're in July, almost to August in 2017. I made this video, no kidding, September 14th of 2012. Where did a video go for 5 years? Like, it just wasn't there, and there it was. So I found that, and got it, and pushed the little button, and it was like, oh, okay, we'll upload now. So 5 years later, if you really want to go watch me bake a cake or and talk, ramble incessantly about music, which I am prone to do. If you ask me, I will ramble incessantly about music. If you ask me, I will ramble incessantly about Waylon Jennings. If you ask me, I will ramble incessantly about the New York Mets. If it's something that I'm into, I will talk to you about it. So, hey, there's an idea. If you want to hear me talk about a topic, put it down below. Maybe I'll talk about it. So, anyway, let me just back up and say I'm not saying that's a Mandela effect. Where did the footage go? I'm just saying that yesterday it took me literally all day and never did get that video uploaded, and then but I still have the file on my computer. But 5 years ago, the file was gone. The video wasn't on YouTube. It was just poof, smoke, gone. And I don't know what happened to it, but like I said, I found it yesterday, and I just hit the upload button, and it is there. It's there. It's called Cooking, Cleaning the Kitchen, and Talking About Music, or something to that effect. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's pretty much, not too much has changed in 5 years. I'm still talking to myself and looking at the eyeball on the computer. So maybe somebody will give a shit and go, hey, that's pretty funny. This little fat kid, she's funny. I don't know. So it is what it is, but there's that. I do want to tell you, I got sucked down an interesting rabbit hole. I love to learn things, and I am very interested in learning things that learning about things that kind of scare me or bother me. For a long time, I didn't do anything with YouTube but go and watch house fire videos because I'm petrified of fire. So I'm fascinated and scared shitless at the same time. So I wound up finding this guy, and I'm gonna put a link below so that you can go check him out if you want to. He's a YouTuber, and his name is Viper Keeper, and I started watching his videos. Now he's been making videos, I don't know, probably since the beginning of YouTube, and so I haven't even probably watched half of them, but from what I've watched, he's interesting, he's funny, he's educational, that's the word I'm looking for. I learned a lot of stuff about snakes I never knew. Would I keep a 14-foot cobra, king cobra, in my house and let it wander around? Probably not, but I love to watch Elvis. On the other side of the computer screen, you see. He's on the other side of the screen. Hey, I'm all for, hey, what's Elvis up to? You know, I do have some favorite snakes, Elvis being one of them, also Slinky and Kermit. But I do really enjoy Viper Keeper's videos, and so I just thought I'd give him a shout out here while I'm talking about my little channel and picking my interesting stuff back up, or stuff to me that's interesting. So I guess that's probably the thing. I find it interesting how much time we really spend going down the rabbit hole. I could, and did yesterday, and it failed the upload, and currently I'm trying to figure out the whole live stream I keep saying Facebook, live stream YouTube thing, and I downloaded a code thing I'm supposed to be trying to learn how to use, but it's a little confusing, so right now I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm just recording a video with my little webcam on my computer and then uploading it to YouTube. So anyway, what an excitement, neat stuff. I love to research and watch videos, things that kind of fascinate me or interest me or whatever. Excuse me, it is kind of like a little bit late here in Waco, Texas. And so I am yawning a little bit, so you'll have to forgive me. But yeah, so that was Viper Keeper. I'm gonna put a link to Viper Keeper in the down below so that you can check him out. If I'm not successful at doing that, I'm gonna try. But if I'm not successful at linking Viper Keeper, you can just literally plug in Viper Keeper in the search bar at YouTube and he will come up. He's the only Viper Keeper there is. And so, I guess that's I don't have a whole lot more to just ramble about right now. I haven't been feeling well, so, well, I guess I could branch off on that path and tell you what's been going on. So I haven't really been feeling that well, and I couldn't figure out why. And so I discovered that I haven't been taking my Cymbalta. Now I'm not depressed or anything like that, guys, don't think that, but I do take it for diabetic nerve pain. And here's the nutshell, the Cliff Notes if you want. Had insurance, lost my job, lost my insurance, and since that happened, there's some medications that are a little more on the expensive side that I'm having a hard time getting. So I have been out of my Cymbalta for a couple of weeks, and apparently this is medication that you just can't quit cold turkey. I've had nausea and vomiting. I've had the shakes, the sweats, irritability, anxiety. Like after my first husband passed away, I was really I was riddled with anxiety. It was crazy, and I was finally getting that back under control. Had to stop this Cymbalta cold turkey because I was just out of it and couldn't get any more of the anxiety. It's just like, so yeah, that's another fun thing. Just there's a whole list. There is a whole long list of withdrawal side effects, withdrawal symptoms, whatever you want to call them. And of everything on the list, the only thing that I don't have is brain zaps, which sound frightening to me. Apparently you get a little electrical zaps in your brain, and they're not, they're kind of painful and not fun at all. Well, guess what? Michelle don't want that. Michelle don't want that at all. So I'm really glad that if I have to have nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, sweats, grumpiness, anxiety, I'll take all that over brain zaps. That doesn't sound very fun at all. So, did a little bit of research on that today to find out how all about this fun and exciting withdrawal stuff from Cymbalta. I tell you, everybody told me, oh, when my doc prescribed Cymbalta, oh, it's the devil, it's horrible, it's blah, 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 blah. There is a lot of wild shit that goes on. There's wild shit symptoms when you first get on it. There's wilder shit symptoms when you get off of it. I didn't intend to stop taking it. I just flat out didn't have the money to go buy it. So, long and short, yeah, the side effects are weird. Like, my tongue feels weird all the time when I'm taking my medication. My tongue feels weird. Like, it tastes strange. I can't even tell you what that means. Just my tongue. And they said, oh, after you take it for so long, it'll stop doing it. No, it didn't. Not for me. But here's the thing. I take this medication because I have diabetic nerve issues with my feet. I have neuropathy in my feet. The bottom, I don't have a lot of sensation at all in the bottom of my feet. If you touch the top of my feet, it's excruciating. It's excruciating. Like, it hurts like hell. Seriously. So, anyhow, there's that. Cymbalta. It's amazing for taking care of my feet pain. All the other shit's kind of no fun. So, yeah, that was another little rabbit hole. I spent a nice little amount of time researching Cymbalta and the withdrawal symptoms. So, if you have to take it, it's great. It's great for your nerve pain. I don't know how it is for depression and all that. I ain't depressed. I ain't been depressed, other than a brief anxiety-ridden, like, after my husband died. That was a pretty rough road, but by and large, I've not ever been a depressed person, so I can't tell you how it works for depression, but I can tell you that if you got diabetic nerve pain, this stuff is amazing. Just don't quit taking it cold turkey. You gotta wean off of it. Anyway, another rabbit hole gone down. That's the stuff right there. Rabbit holes and how we get sucked down them. Tell me your favorite rabbit hole. Tell me a topic you want to hear me talk about, cuss, discuss, whatever. Know that I will, from time to time, be singing you a song. If you've got a request, give me that. Other than that, yeah, I think I'm going to sign off for the night. I've talked about 17 minutes now, and I intended it to be like 5.5, 6 minutes, just to keep the upload rolling. So we'll stop now, and if you like hearing me talk, cool. You don't have to hit thumbs up or thumbs down. If you like hearing me talk, come back and see me again. If you don't like what I have to say, just don't come back. It's that simple, guys. Love me or leave me. That's the way I feel about it. So, this is your friendly neighborhood fat kid bass player signing off for tonight, and I will see y'all again soon.